I'm sorry, I am late. I got done with work a little bit late and I was running behind. Just got everything set up. The Commanders have the ball to start. There was a decent kickoff return, and they are currently across midfield at the 45-yard line of the Chiefs for the first drive tonight on Monday Night Football. Apologize for being late. Pass over to the left. That's Debo for about 5 yards. You get everything finished, set up. Oh, rushing to get this stuff done. I just did not get it in time. What's up, Saw? Had a long day. Did not get home in time to get everything done and then start. But here we are. Good morning, Daniel Berry. Good morning, evening. Jesus, that's how my day has been. It has been nonstop. It was a very kind of just all over the place day. 12:41 in the first. Commanders on the first drive of the game in shotgun. Mariota back in the backfield. They're at the 40-yard line of the Chiefs, already across midfield. Runs up tries to run up the middle. Gets about maybe 2. David, what's going on, buddy? Good evening. Or for you, good night, maybe? I don't know. I know it's late there. Give me a second. Why is this? Okay, let's switch. I think this one doesn't work. There we go. Stupid. All right. Jesus. Yeah. This is what happens when I'm late to getting started. I was like literally throwing everything together in like 2 minutes as I tried to get this going. There we go. First quarter. If it was a fourth quarter and 0-0, this would be a very boring game. All right. Mariota's in shotgun, and my TV just froze. Fantastic. All right. Back lined up to his left. Takes the snap, throws it to the right. It's going to be up to the almost to the 21-yard line, which is the line to gain. Yeah, I'm going to sleep pretty hard tonight. I got up early and I had a lot to do. And I'm tired. Pardon me. Woo. A few, yeah. A pretty good amount. It was a good time. In shotgun, back in the backfield. 2 seconds on the play clock, still man in motion. Okay, now they finally get set. They go first down, diving forward to about the 19-yard line, officially in the red zone. They're moving pretty well. The game turned around, and basically the Packers, I don't know if you remember where, but the Packers took over and just kind of, that was the end. And they just kind of destroyed them. So Packers had a very, very good second half. In shotgun, back lined up to the right. 3 wide left, 1 right. Mariota throws it. Oh, bounces off the hands of Debo, and it's an interception. It was right in the hands of Debo Samuel. He goes to catch it, and it bounces straight off his hands directly into the hands of a defender. That is 100% on Debo Samuel. Oh, my God. Holy shit. So that is that's a rough one. It's gonna go on the stat sheet as interception by Mariota, but that is 100% on Debo. Yep, 541. Is it? Oh, you're right. It's increased since I made that. I made it last night. Oh, God, I'm just a mess, aren't I? Thank you for calling me on that and reminding me. There I am. I'm here. What's going on, Mike? Yeah, we're doing this game, and then I need to eat food. I am dying today, though. I am tired. I had a long day. Got started late with this stream. Oh, he's hanging out over there. Over there. On the... He's doing good. Very, very long day at work. Felt like it would never end. Tomorrow should be a little bit better, though. Frog is hanging out, though. He's doing good. I need to feed him some bugs here shortly. He's doing good, though. He ate a lot of those bugs I put in yesterday. Let's see here. Oh, my goodness. I'm going to have a beer, even though I probably shouldn't. But you know what? Screw it. It's Monday Night Football, and I'm going to go to bed right after this game, I think. No, I need to do... Oh, hold on. First snap is a run up the right, kind of the right center, for a gain of about 2 yards. Oof, Jaeger. Oh, God, I would throw up. Right one? All right, in shotgun. Mahomes takes the snap. Pressure coming. He's going to escape. No, he doesn't. He doesn't escape. It's a sack. They got him. All right, that sounds good. Yeah. I got to see if I have any of them. I might have to download them from my thing. But I'll download some. I have shorts, and then, yeah, we'll do that. That'd be awesome, because then I do not have an intro. And I don't even know how to add an intro to live, but I need to get one in general. In shotgun, backline up to the right. Mahomes from the 31. Third down and 10. He's going to run it, and he's going to get the first down. Yeah, he got the first down. Yeah, they're marking it down as a first down. I think he went out of bounds a little early, maybe, but it's hard to say. It is fourth down. Offense is going to stay out there. It's 4th and 1, a very short one. Commanders were moving the ball well until Debo decided to not catch the ball. And Kansas City uses their first timeout because they couldn't figure out what they wanted to do. Please don't get thid. I don't know what that means. No, he's just fat. I mean that was 100% on. That was 100% on Debo. I was wondering where you were at as soon as I saw that play happen. I was like, "Oh, where's Juan to chime in with Debo being a bum?" And they get the first down. They get about 5 on the carry, and that was Kareem Hunt on the carry. I bet if that was a sandwich, Debo would have caught it. Yeah, right? I can't believe that, though. Literally, it was like right in his hands. It's a screen pass. It's not a hard pass to catch, like for a professional football player, and just like right into his hands and just boop, and then like basically hot potatoes it right to the Kansas City Chiefs. Like, you already have like a backup quarterback in. Don't make it harder. In shotgun, hands the ball off. It's going to be around the left. That's Smith, and he gets maybe 0 yards. Okay. All right, here we go. Under center, Mahomes, second down and 9. They're just short of midfield at about the 47-yard line. Takes the snap, fakes the handoff, throws it deep down the right side, wide open, no one covering Xavier Worthy. I don't understand how you don't cover that, dude. You're really going to not cover Xavier Worthy, Washington? Okay. Seems like kind of a dumb idea, but, you know. Yeah, well, glad you didn't get that comment off, Juan, because that was a blown coverage and a half. He's on a sweep around there, and he just runs past 3 defenders, and there's one guy playing deep, and the deep player is the only one like, hey, there's a guy, but he's too far away to do anything. Unbelievable. And shotgun, takes the snap, throws it, floats it, and overthrows Worthy. Actually, I don't even think he was looking for the ball. So even if he was looking for it, it was probably out of his reach, but he was not on the same page as Mahomes on that one. Oh, let's see here. Okay, there we go. I'm trying to figure out. Oopsie. Okay, in shotgun, backline up to the right. Mahomes takes the snap. They're at the 26. He's going to get hit, and it's going to be short as he falls down after taking a nice big hit there. Let's see here. There we go. There we go. Fixing things. Fixing some things on my side. But yes, that was... Oh, boy. Yeah, their defense is still playing well. It's just like you're going to have blown plays like that. You can't have much. And they're showing Debo on the sideline looking a little annoyed. If anything, he should definitely be annoyed with himself because that was 100% on him. All right, here we go. Third down and 10. Oops. And shotgun, 26-yard line, takes the snap. Mahomes to throw down the left side and intercepted or incomplete. I don't know yet. It's either incomplete or an interception. Regardless, not good for the Chiefs. It's either they're going to have to kick a field goal or the Commanders got the ball back. And it looks like it was Marshon Lattimore. Yeah, he's got the ball. He has possession. He's down, elbow down, has possession. Yep, that is an interception. So, interception for Mariota, not his fault. Interception for Mahomes, 100% his fault. That is a pick. That is 100% a pick. Yeah, it's like he's throwing it into a super tight window with a very good, he's Marshon Lattimore right there, and it's like Marshon Lattimore's on the inside. So if you're going to throw that ball to your receiver where he can catch it and Marshon Lattimore can't, it needs to be like a back shoulder or higher up, like somewhere where Marshon Lattimore's not going to be able to basically jump the route, which is exactly what happened. Just not a great decision on that one. I don't know if he intended to throw it that low, because I don't think that's the kind of that's like usually on those kind of passes. Don't you want to throw high, like kind of back shoulder, get your guy to toe tap in and be the only one that can make a play on the ball? But maybe I'm wrong. I could absolutely be wrong. Just Yeah. Oh. Well, like almost choked on beer. Well, I mean, he kind of already did with that bobble results, and that's already like the key game highlight is Debo Samuel watching the ball fall into the hands of the Chiefs. Yeah, well, he kind of has like a shitty attitude from in a lot of situations, but I understand it. Okay, starting at their own 7, Washington Commanders, after the interception by Lattimore. First down and 10, 5:35 in the first. Takes the snap. Mariota hands it off. It's going to be the running back, cuts left and right and zigzags a bit, but gets up to the 11 to give them a little bit of breathing room. Yeah, Jaden, this is Marcus Mariota, and he was running the offense very, very well until Debo decided to not catch a ball and basically hand it to the Chiefs. I was surprised how well they were doing. Yes, Jacob, I agree with that sentiment completely. Under center. Back in the backfield. Toss back to the running back, up the middle, and he's gonna... Ooh, that's gonna be close. That's Krosky Merritt on the carry. Short about 2 yards, so a 4-yard gain. Third down and 2. Thank you so much. I saw the comment in there, and I really appreciate it. I feel like it was a very good night on the stream last night. Today was a very tiring day. I started my stream a little bit late because I was busy at work, and I kind of got caught up and was like, oh crap, the time. Barely had enough time to get this stream started today. In shotgun, bunch set 3 wide right, 1 shifting over to left. That's Debo. Don't screw it up again, Debo. 4 minutes, 10 seconds. Clock continues to move. Mariota takes the snap. Pressure starting to come. He rolls to the right. He's going to throw it. He's got a receiver open to the 35, the 40, 45, and out of bounds across midfield to around the, looks like, or is he across midfield, or did he just get up to the 40? No, sorry, 24-yard pass. So he's up to the 40. I saw the field wrong. They zoomed in, and I could not tell what yard line he was at. My mistake, but that is still a big first down. 24-yard reception, and that was Jeremy Nichols, the running back, on the reception up to about the 40-yard line. So they're getting near midfield. Marcus Mariota in shotgun, back lined up in the backfield. Man in motion from right to left. 2 bunch right. Another man in motion from left. And he steps back to throw. Rolling, pressure. And he's going to throw it down the right edge. And that's in for Luke McCaffrey. If that was a catch, that was an impressive catch. Be a toe tap drag. See here. Both toes are down. Oh, yeah. Dude, that was a hell of a catch. Woo! Luke McCaffrey looking like his brother and his dad. That is amazing. That was an awesome catch, man. Across midfield to the 44. Mariota to throw again. Caught by 86. And he's going to step out of bounds after a gain of about 4. And that is Zach Ertz. That was a beautiful reception. I think McCaffrey doesn't get talked about enough because it's like he's not, obviously he's not as big a star as his brother yet, but I think he's going to be really good. I forgot to move the possession marker after that interception by Mahomes. Oopsie. There it is. My mistake. All right. In shotgun, McNichols, and that's actually... who is that? One of the running backs gets it, runs into the pile. It gets about 2, so that's going to bring up... Third down and I don't know. 3rd and 3. Okay, so it was a 2-yard carry. Hard to tell. It was just a pile of guys. All right, 3rd down and 3 at the 37 of Kansas City. Marcus Mariota in shotgun, back lined up to his right, 2 wide right, 1 wide left. Takes the snap, steps back to throw. Pressure coming. He's going to evade the sack, and then he gets taken down. So he almost evaded it, but he still ended up getting taken down by Karlaftis. Loss of 2, and that's going to bring up 4th down and about 5 or 6. It's near the 40-yard line. 40, what is that? 50, like a 57-yard field goal? 57-ish yard attempt. If they're going to do that, but they're not. They have their offense out on the field. What? Passing on a 58-yard field goal, going forward on 4th down and 6 from the 40. Mariota in shotgun. Back line up to his left. He does take the snap. Pressure is coming. He throws it. It's caught, and that's a 1st down for Ertz. Holy shit. They went for that, and they got it. That was a very ballsy move, and they're going to be measuring it and reviewing it because I think, but he dove forward, and I think he had the ball across the line. Dude, Mariota's playing well. His only incompletion is the dropped pass that turned into an interception by Debo. If you don't have that in there, he has a he's perfect. Yeah, it's a 1st down. It looks like a 1st down to me. It looks like they spotted it short from where he actually had it. They're saying it short. I think they spotted it wrong. That spot didn't look right to me. Yeah, but they're saying no, he didn't get it. Jesus. I don't know about that. Like, can they challenge the, oh, hold on. I just realized something's wrong with my, can they challenge that? I don't know. It feels weird to me. It felt like it was not, like, it felt like it was, like, it's not, this is not anti-Chiefs. It felt like it was spotted wrong. It really does to me. Like, it feels like it should have been spotted. Like, when he went down, the ball, to me, looked like it was at the line, and they spotted it like, you could see it. It was, like, this far away. Honestly, I have not been impressed with it. There's times when I look at it and I'm like, that doesn't look the same to me. Huh, interesting. Is it super duper? My question is, I know it's accurate based on where they spot the ball. My question is, it doesn't know when the knee is down. It just knows where the ball is at any given point. And that leaves room for human error. Yeah, I'm very curious about the, like, if they can find a way to get it where it can read when, like, I don't know. I mean, that's like video game level technology where everyone's wearing sensors in their uniforms, which is maybe a little much. Yeah, and that's good. I mean, it's good that it's that accurate, but like I said, that's the ball on the court is out, it's out, and that's it. But in this situation, it's the position of the ball, the placement of the ball when his knee is down, and the ball doesn't know when his knee is down, and that's going to take a human eye to judge when his knee is down, and I guess you look at the time, and as long as it's calibrated, you look at that time, and then that's where the ball is, I'm assuming. In shotgun, Mahomes throws it behind the line of scrimmage. It's going to be caught, and that screen did just about nothing, and that's going to be a loss. We're getting real close to the end of this first quarter already. Yeah, you got to think, like, they got to watch it, and then they'll be like, okay, his knee hits at, like, this time, right? And they go, okay, where is the ball at this time? And they tell, and then, like, they set the ball out there, but the ball out there doesn't actually mean shit. It's based on I guess, the read and the time. So I'm hoping that's how they do it. I think that is. Second down and 14 from the 30.5-yard line. Mahomes in shotgun takes the snap. Pacheco in the backfield throws over the middle. That's caught, and that is going to be up to the 40, shy of the first down by about 4 yards. And that's going to bring us to the end of the first quarter. Zero to zero. I had a feeling this is kind of, I mean, this game could, it's, you know, some of these games, they kind of go one way or the other, and this is, it was being real slow offensively, that's for sure. That's an interesting movie right there. Find what we call the point, which is usually find a pick usually find a pick between the contact points. In this case, the knee being down, and then find the angle. Interesting. I'm curious. Oh boy. Yeah, I'm definitely curious. So he did. He threw an interception. The Commanders went for it on fourth down and like 6. And I guess they were short by like 5 inches based on the spot. But they used like the digital spot, so it's supposedly super accurate. Yeah, right. I mean, hey, they're kind of the same. They look similar. Welcome to Derry. That show looks creepy as shit. Okay, so we are back for the second quarter. See what Dan Quinn has to say right now. All camera sensors are synced, so we find the contact point and synchronize the angle. Okay. I got it. That makes sense. It makes sense. All right. In shotgun, back lined up to the right. Mahomes takes a step back. It's going to throw it across. That's going to be caught by... Who's that? It's Juju Smith-Schuster for a first down. And he's all celebrating right now for... If it's a 4-yard catch, just like... You're not winning. It's not a touchdown. I don't know why you're doing a little dance. Juju Smith-Schuster likes to do that a lot. He likes to celebrate like everything, doesn't he? Wasn't that like a whole issue with like when he was in Pittsburgh? Like people were getting pissed at him for like doing a bunch of TikTok dances and stuff. In shotgun, back lined up. Holmes rolls out to the left. He's going to escape pressure and he's going to run it, and he gets shoved out of bounds, and I'm surprised there's not a flag on that one. Yeah, well, that's good. I mean, at least you can explain it to me so I know what's going on. All right, in shotgun, Mahomes throws it short to Kelce. Kelce gets upended and loses about a yard on the reception. Sorry. 3rd down and 4, just across midfield in shotgun. 13-13 on the clock here in the second quarter. Mahomes puts Worthy in motion. Takes the snap, steps back. Pressure is starting to come. He throws it. Tipped, and intercepted! Oh, it's tipped, and Bobby Wagner has it, and the Commanders will get the ball back. Oh, my God. Woo! That was another one. That was Travis Kelce's fault this time. And finally, advantage of being an elite referee. Yeah, absolutely. Hey, help me understand some of this stuff, man. I'll take it. Oh boy! All right. Well, I guess let's move this over. It's kind of a game where it's no team wants to have the ball, apparently. Travis would be the same level of talent, except one's taller. So now Mahomes is 5 for 9 for 37 yards and 2 picks. And that was, so Travis Kelce couldn't hold on to it, tips up in the air, and then Bobby Wagner snags it. So... Commies for the win. I wonder if they're... I don't know what I couldn't tell you on that one. I mean, Washington is the East Coast, older... I don't know. I was looking at some analytics stuff today at lunch, and I was like, all right, let's look at looking at views, like just like monthly, like looking at the idea of monthly views. And I was like, oh shit, like if you look at October in comparison with all of my views, I have like 25,000 in the month of October out of like 60,000 total views. So this month alone has basically been the equivalent of 1/3 of the entire views I've gotten in the year I've been doing this. So you guys are awesome. Thank you. I'm just really happy. Things are starting to pick up, and I'm feeling like all the work I've been doing, and it's not like I'm here doing it 8 hours a day or anything like that. Doing it on weekends and nights when I have time. It's starting to pay off a little bit, and I appreciate it. And it's pretty cool. All right, let's see here. Oh, Mahomes is chewing on his mouth guard. Kelce is all upset. Or maybe, I don't know, I couldn't see his face. He did not look happy. Grogu, what's going on? Oh, Mariota throws it across to the 40, to the 37, and that is Bates. And after a second interception from Mahomes, they are already across midfield at Kansas City's 37-yard line. Yes, absolutely. I am. Thank you. I am here to stream tonight, and then snap. Mariota hands the ball. No, he keeps it. It's a QB keeper around the right edge. Gets to the 30 to the 29-yard line. 8-yard pickup for Mariota. So yeah, 29-yard line. Mahomes. Mariota looking really good tonight. He's 8 for 9. He has that interception, but as we talked about, that interception is like almost 100% on Deebo Samuel, seeing as how he couldn't catch it and it bounced right in the hands. Mahomes has one interception that's more on him. The other one is more on is like basically 100% on Travis Kelce for not being able to hold on to the ball either. So 2 tipped pass interceptions. In shotgun, 2nd down and 2, 11:55 on the clock. Fakes the handoff, throws it low to Deebo. Deebo almost dropped that one, and he's going to lose a yard. Just stop throwing it to him. He just sucks. Okay, I'm sorry. I don't know what's going on with him, but it's not great. Yeah, I try to stream for now while I'm in Arizona. I'm absolutely streaming like every primetime game, depending on if they extend me or not. We'll see when that stops. But my other goal is at least every primetime game plus like one Sunday game. We'll also try and start doing that on a regular basis as well. In shotgun, Mariota, 3rd down and 2, 11:13 on the clock. Takes the snap, steps back to throws it, and that's caught. And Ertz catches it, and that's going to bring up 4th down and very short one. My understanding, do they have... So Matt Gay is out. Or is he out? I don't know what's going on, but the Commanders don't... I don't know if they have a kicker. So the kicker they have was signed today. That might explain why they're not kicking any field goals right now. So 4th and 1. Takes the snap. Floats it. Why would you do that play? What the hell was that play? On 4th and 1, you're going to try and launch a floater down to the end zone? Like, genuinely, Juan, I'm on the same page as you. What is that dumb shit? I don't even know what to say about that, other than that was a really stupid decision. I'm going to go P for the D just because I think they're going to need some sort of help after... I don't know what Dan Quinn's crack smoke is, but it's not good. Because, like, if you're going to go for it on 4th and 1, that's not the play to do it. That's like a Hail Mary. Oh, my God. All right, we're back. I got a new beer. Well, like I think they have an issue with the kicker, but I mean, if you have a kicker, he's played in the NFL. That was only like a 30-something yard field goal or 40-yard field goal. You got to give him a shot at least once. Like, I mean, like, even if he misses it, right? Mahomes has gifted you 2 interceptions, and you're not taking advantage. Unbelievable. burped. All right, under center from their own 28. Hands the ball off. Pacheco's going to go up the middle. He's going to get about 4. Oh, yes, Nori. The most exciting. I mean, at least Mahomes threw 2 interceptions. The Commanders have no capability of doing anything with it. Mahomes has 2 wins, yeah, and they haven't done anything. One of them was Kelsey's fault, which is even funnier for me. And shotgun, back lined up to his right. 2nd down and 6, 9:45 on the clock as it continues to move. Mahomes takes the snap, hands it off. Pacheco again, angry running hamster there. And he's going to be about 2 yards shy of the first. That's going to be up 3rd down and 2 at their own 36-yard line. He has the team. He has them right where he wants them. Tied and mildly confident and also somehow not willing to try and kick a fucking field goal. What is going on with the Commanders, though? I mean, they're talking about the injury thing, but they signed a kicker. He's at the game. He's wearing a uniform. He's got shoes on, I suppose. I would assume, right? Fuck, kick a ball, man. 3rd and 2, man in motion, 24 around the right edge. Gets throw. Hey, Kelsey holds on to that one. That's going to be a big first down up to about the 48-yard line. Yeah, if you listen to Collinsworth, Mahomes is like just the most amazing human being on the planet, and every decision he makes is correct, and everyone else around him is the reason it doesn't work out sometimes. I have trouble listening to Collinsworth. He is, oh God, he is not a fun human being to listen to. All right, in shotgun, takes the snap, rolls over, he's going to throw. And deep down, and oh my God, he left Kelsey. They didn't cover Kelsey. He's all the way down at the 21-yard line. That's the 2nd blown coverage for a play like that. Last time they got an interception. If they could pull that off, that would be great. But there's been a couple times where it's like a blown coverage. Yeah, oh, yeah, maybe. Honestly, it's probably just someone who's sick of hearing him talk about how much he loves Patrick Mahomes. Yeah. Run up the middle. Pacheco up inside the red zone to about the 16-yard line. Ah, yes, fiance, especially when he's calling the night where the Chiefs. Anytime he calls the Chiefs, like I did a short a couple weeks ago or a week or so ago about that. Pitch to outside to Smith, who's going to get, I think he got the first down. So pending a Chiefs turnover, looks like we're going to get our first points of the game. 3rd down and 1. No, you're totally fine, Juan. It's, I mean, for real. I mean, I haven't seen, now here's a guy who's dating a lady that we all like to show on camera all the time. And she's got a bunch of fans. And if you talk bad about her, they'll kill you. Just saying, Swifties are scary, bro. No, thank you. I don't need to piss them off. Ever. And shotgun hands the ball off up the middle, and that's going to be a first down for Hunt across to the 8-yard line. I haven't listened to it. It's not really... If it comes up on my thing, I don't really notice. Because, like, I don't know. It's not on my Spotify, like list that goes through when I do, like, random songs. Because it's not my normal kind of music. So, haven't heard it. I don't usually go out of my way to listen to music. Listen to specific music. I just listen to what I'm in the mood for. And usually it's by genre. In shotgun from the 8, direct snap to number 4, and that's going to be, that's a touchdown. With that reach, that is 100% a touchdown. And I think, who was that? Who's number 4? That's Smith, right? Isn't he the rookie? Oh, no, that was Rashee Rice. My bad. I'm dumb. Who's the rookie running back? Is he? Oh, wait. His elbow's down. That's not a touchdown. That's short. If they review it, his elbow's down right there, and the ball is, it's like a millimeter. It looks short. But, yeah, we'll see what happens. This is Dan Quinn's fault. Yes, 100%. Stop going for it. Yeah, maybe you should get pulled over again. All right, so second down and goal. Glad I didn't update the thing yet. It's weird when my thing says I have 0 people watching, but then there's like 8 people in here chatting. I'm getting real sick of YouTube doing that. All right, so yeah, it is short. Actually, you know what I should do? I'm going to do this real quick, too. I'll update it. Oh, no, I did the wrong thing. I'm dumb. I can't believe I did that. Oh, no. That's okay. It's not the end of the world. All right, first and goal from like the half-yard line, or second and goal, sorry. Gonna hand it off. That's gonna be Hunt, and yeah, he just jumps in. Of course, yes. I mean, honestly, did you see anything else happening there? Of course not. So that is the first touchdown of the night for either team. And right now, it could be a tie game pending the extra point, but the joy of Dan Quinn, now I'm starting to confuse them with each other, is, yeah. Let's see here. Extra point is up and good. Let's see here. Sorry, I'll update it in just a second. There we go. I wanted to put that up there. So if Tom does, I'm not going to get rated again tonight. We know that. He doesn't do doesn't do the same channel twice in a row. He's not going to do that. But the one positive is if he does when he's going through and looking at stuff, he'll see hopefully my little thank you note. I really do appreciate Tom Grossi doing that raid and bringing more people to the channel and more people that are here now with me. And like, I mean, he's brought a lot of you guys. Actually, almost all of you have come. Not all of you. There's a few people that have found it via the algorithm. It's a lot harder to get that done sometimes. And the fact that Tom helps me, helps smaller streamers like myself is still something. If I get the chance to do that, I will start doing that because that is just, it's a really awesome thing to do. So it might be something I emulate or steal from Grossi because it's just a good idea. So if I ever get big enough to where it makes a difference and I can help out someone else, 100% I will do stuff like that. It's just really awesome. I'm starting to try and look into some sort of charity stream thing. I need to be able to be monetized to do a charity stream. So I'm shooting for that. But one of the first things I do after I get monetized, I'm going to do a charity stream. It's probably going to be St. Jude. I know he does that a lot, but that one actually, it's that or Children's Hospital or something, some sort of cancer research fund, because that's, something that means a lot to me personally. Yeah, 2 interceptions in the Commanders' offense. While it looks good on paper, they've gone for it twice, which they shouldn't have, on one of them for sure. And then the second one, absolutely go for it, 4th and a short one. But then the play call was super suspect. I mean, he's like lobbing it down the field towards the end zone with a guy that's like in heavy like press coverage. And it's like, I don't know what that call is. Like, run put a couple running backs and a tight end in the backfield or a fullback or whatever your formation is for a heavy set and just fucking push the ball through. They've been running the ball well tonight. I don't understand that play call. I really am just like very freaking confused. Like, not running the ball exceptionally well, but like if they give it to Krosky Merritt, he's probably going to get the half a yard you need. Like I said, that one was just super suspect to me. Kickoff is away. It will be fielded at the 4-yard line up to the 10, to the 15, to the 20, the 25, to the 30, and down around the 35-yard line. And that is where the Commanders will take over for their next possession, where hopefully they'll frickin' do something for once, as opposed to get down the field, into field goal range, go for it, and then go, you know what? We're just going to give the ball back to the Chiefs because we're a bunch of dumbasses. Pardon my language. A little frustrating, though. As a Broncos fan, I am not a fan of the chefs. My family is from St. Louis, so I got we are wearing this tonight. But that's different. We used to watch the St. Louis Rams back in the day my aunt who lives there. Run up the middle, stuffed immediately behind the line, loss of 1. Oh my good God. I don't like it. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Mariota wide open down the left side. Sorry, I missed that. And across midfield to the 45-yard line. Oh my God. I have like really bad heartburn right now. That's amazing. Yeah, and that's the thing is like research is huge. Like I had kidney cancer. We caught it by accident really early. And with like advances in surgical technology and the ability to see like in scanning and all that stuff, they were able to remove it. And so far I've been cancer free for 18 months now. And it's amazing. All right, it's going to be a run up the left side, Krosky Merritt, and it's going to be about a gain of 1. I was just talking about how they were running the ball well, and they turn around and run the ball like crap. Two run plays back, or not 2 run plays back to back. Their last 2 run plays have been terrible, but they were doing pretty good. Oh my God! Here's a guy. Now here's a guy. Why is that such a favorite among announcers? Now this is a guy. Now here's a guy. All right, in shotgun, up at the 43-yard line, steps back to throw, pressure coming. Mariota senses it and escapes. Oh, and he's going to run it himself and, gets pushed out of bounds. Gain of about 4. If he had just gone straight, he could have gotten the first. Yeah, yeah. All right, I'm going to try this again. I remember we did this last night with the name Alakari. Oh, God. Please correct me. I'm really sorry that he's having to go through that. Stage 4 melanoma, that sucks. But I'm glad it's being treated well, because the fact is, like with all the new research, you get treatments like this that are going to be really helpful, and they're going to save a ton of lives. And we got to support and fund that kind of stuff as much as we can. In shotgun, takes a step back. Pressure is coming. Mariota to throw. Floats it. Oh, a little floater. First down up to the 30, the 25, and out around the 20-yard line. He kind of just leaked out. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Like some of the advances they're making, I'm just like, I don't understand how it works exactly. Like I try to watch videos to understand it better or read articles. And it's like, I am clearly not doctor material. I do my best. I'm more mechanically inclined. It's some of the stuff they do. I'm just like, I can't even. And it's amazing the stuff that they're figuring out and how they're figuring out how to treat it. And it's just, it's amazing. And it's really just a bunch of scientists working really hard to find different ways to fight all these different kinds of cancers that are out there. Absolutely. Standard cancer would be a good one to do as well. All right, run for Mariota. He's going to run it himself. And, he gets hit. And, okay, that was a weird play call. Oh, right. Yeah, I know. You look at like any of the drugs that come out, though, it doesn't even matter what it does. Some of the ones that they come out with, though, where they're like, hey, you got restless legs? Here's this thing that might cause heart attack and death. And I'm like, what the hell? I might rather have the restless legs if that's like a side effect that you have to list on the commercial. Like, I understand on like something like you have some serious side effects when you're fighting something like cancer and things like that. Sorry, that's the 2 minute warning, so we're going on a quick break here. But it's like, I understand it on something that you're treating like a serious disease with, but some of the stuff that they're treating, and they're like, yeah, also at the same time, like it's like you're treating something that's maybe not as serious, and and some of the side effects are just like devastating. I'm like, oh my god. It's good that he's not having side effects. Medicine to cure headache may cause death. Like I'll stick with like a Tylenol or an Advil or something like that to treat it, and a nap. How about that? And if it's like something that's more serious, like something in your brain, then there's obviously something worse. But like, good God. All right, stand up real quick, stretch my leggy legs. I took a nap during lunch. It was nice. I ate real fast, drove back to the job site, and I was like, oh, I've got 30 minutes left. I needed something from my coworker, and he was still on lunch. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to take a nap in my front seat. And just zonked in my front seat, and he's like knocked on the window, and I'm like, oh, we're ready for back from lunch. He's like, yeah. And I'm like, cool, I need your step bit. Mine fucking the tip broke off because it's old, and it like got twisted weird in the thing I was drilling out. Just like, okay, cool, yeah, cool. So I'm gonna go finish what I was doing. I just last night was very exciting. I had those drinks, and then I was excited, and I put some shorts up and stuff like that. And it takes a little bit longer to edit some of the stuff. The video I did for the 500 subs thank you one took a little longer than I anticipated. And then I was like, oh crap, it's 11. And I went to bed, and I couldn't fall asleep until 1. Yeah, no, that'd be great. Yeah, we should just get politicians to, like, I don't know, what do they do? Celebrity deathmatch, that claymation, but instead of claymation, just have a bunch of politicians fight it out. All right, here we go. Steps back, second down and 10, floats it behind the line of scrimmage. It's going to be a screen. He's going to get down to about the 10-yard line. That should be a first down, depending on the spot off that second and 11. But also, makes your eyelashes grow but causes blindness? What the Dude, just put on fake ones. What the hell is that? No, that is the worst one ever. My eyelashes are on point, but I don't know if they are actually because I can't see. Because the medicine I used to grow them made me blind. What? Oh, they didn't give him the first down, which is odd. Maybe his knee was down. I didn't see that. 126 on the clock. They've stopped the clock, though. It is official review, so they are going to review the spot. He's way past. He's not down until right there. He's got it. It looks like he's got it. Yeah, I know. You guys don't get those over there. Absolutely not. You don't. Yeah. And so you're watching like American television being like, why is every other commercial for like depression or like something, like some sort of medication commercial? It's just wild. So it is a first down. I was right. The refs were wrong, and I will accept that apology cash settlement directly shipped to my house. Thank you, NFL refs. Sorry, I'm being kind of a smartass tonight. I'm excited. Grossi didn't release his what's it called? The what's it? Sorry, my brain is a little foggy right now. Scripted yet, has he? Because I like to make sure that the Chiefs are involved, because sometimes he does scripted before the Monday night game. 154 on the game clock. They're trying to figure out their lives. Okay, so to avoid the runoff, Kansas City has used their second timeout to try and get this ball back. And a Lockyer, how do I, is that what I pronounce it as? Everyone's channels are so difficult sometimes. Like Jacobs is easy, I got that. A Lockyer's, I have a little trouble with. And when Grogu had her other channel name on there, I was like, who the hell? I can't even, there's been some names I'm like, I'm really trying. I am trying my best, but I am, sometimes. I'm not muted. I'm muted? Who's muted? Am I muted? Can you hear me? Hopefully, let me know if you can't hear me. In shotgun, 1st and 10 from about the 10.5-yard line. Mariota takes the snap. He's going to run it himself up the left side. That didn't work the last time. Why are we doing it again? Jesus. Like, they've done the same one back to, like, they did it on the first play of the last set of downs, and it absolutely didn't work. No. Yeah, that's honestly, sometimes that's the case, and Juan gets upset when he can't do that. Okay, cool. I was like, dude, what the hell, David? I don't know. I didn't mute. I swear I could see the bar moving. 2nd down and 10 in shotgun. Mariota takes the snap, and he's going to roll. Pressure's coming, and he's escaping. Is he going to escape? He does escape. He throws it, and oh, did he get that? Incomplete for Deebo Samuel. He caught the ball, but was out of bounds, but at least it wasn't a sack. Holy crap, that could have been a lot worse. Now, here's the deal. If they don't get it, yeah, no, I don't think that's a catch. It was still moving around in his hands. They got to kick a field goal, right? Like, this is like a 20-yarder. No, it was moving, and then he lost the ball when it hit the ground. It was still moving too much. And it looks like the ground kind of moved it way too much to even think about challenging that. In shotgun, takes the snap. Massive pressure coming, but they are stopping him. Whoa, that's a big high floater. McLaren, they're saying incomplete. Scary Terry, that was maybe way too high of a float there, big guy. But let's see. So he's got the ball. Toes are down. Oh, that's... it's the right toe. The right toe, let's see here. So he's got it. That looks like a touchdown. I think that's a touchdown. I think it's a catch. But I think it's a touchdown. But they're playing the Chiefs, and you know that payment's about to come through probably right about now. Dude, I know. I was actually thinking that one. I was like, dude, the line judge on that side looks like he looks older than Jerry Jones. And I'm like, dude, there's no way that guy's eyes work right. Like, I'm 40. I have laser fixed eyes because I was blind as a bat for most of my life. And like, they're good right now, but I know like in about 10 years, I'm probably going to have some sort of glasses at some point again. And it's like, you get older, your vision doesn't, yeah. That ref is old. Not trying to be ageist or something, but man, eyes don't, that is a fleeting, fleeting sense of our 5 senses. Is your vision always starts to go when you get older. It's very few people that maintain perfect vision into their older age. Maybe I'm being kind of a dick, but I'm just saying. Because I couldn't tell from the original play, because the original play, it was blocked by like sideline people and fans. But after that replay, dude, they gotta call that a touchdown. I would think. It looked great. It's so nice to have perfect vision for the first time in my life. I got it after my daughter was born, and oh my God, it was worth every penny. Like better than 2020 now, and it's just amazing. I never thought I would have it though. I was always worried that like, oh, I wouldn't be able to do it. My wife's had it, and she was like, "You should just go get checked and see if they can." And I was like, okay, we'll go look at it. And we did, and they're like, "Oh yeah, no, you're a perfect candidate. Like you have like your corneas are super thick, you have mild stigmatism. Like we can get you better than perfect, and this that." And I was like, okay, so we did it. Going in to do the procedure was like the most nerve wracking thing ever because you see like this laser, and they're like, "And you're gonna go blind for like about a minute while we do the surgery." And I'm like, "Oh great, yeah, no, I'm not worried about that at all." Okay, cool. No, like fucking, I don't like that. And then. Oh, here we go. They're back. During the break. Touchdown. There we go. Scary Terry. I think this is his first week back, right? Hell of a great catch, man. There you go. Touchdown, Commanders. Scary Terry. Third toe-tapping reception since 2024, and that is the tied for the most with Jamar Chase. Extra point is up, and good. Very close. Maybe that's why that kicker is he struggled a little with an extra point there. Oh boy. So 58 seconds and one timeout left for the Chefs to come out and try and get a little there. Yeah, I'm wondering because it's a kicker they signed like literally this morning. And, like, they're, like, basically sign him, and they're, like, fly out to Kansas City. Here's a freaking jersey and some clothes. Go out there and kick stuff. And it's like, okay. Oh, yeah. Yeah, let's see. The drive log. Take a gander real quick. So we got interception, downs, touchdown. It's like... Yeah, it's a mess. It's a hot mess. That was impressive. That was an impressive play, I will say that. Oh, absolutely, Hoff. Yes. Return back to the 27. There's a flag down. 53 seconds. This is the first penalty of the game? Wait, really? They said that. Oh my God. That is the first penalty. Ooh, that's insane. So Kansas City, after that, they will now get the ball. Oh, God. It's going to be not great. 15-yard line. One timeout, 53 seconds. All right, in shotgun, back lined up to the left. Mahomes waiting from their own 15, takes the snap. Gonna throw, steps up to run, and he's gonna run, and he's got the first down and a bunch more, slides down at around the 30-yard line, and clock is gonna move. They only have one timeout, so we'll see what they're gonna try and do. All right, Mahomes takes the snap, 30 seconds. He's going to throw it this time, and it's going to be a low catch caught by Kelsey inside, or inbounds. Beautiful. I like that, Hoff. I like that a lot. Yeah, I know. He kind of looks slower than he actually is. It's one of those things. There's certain players where you're like, he doesn't look fast, but I mean, he's very elusive and he is quick, so it's like, we can't really complain about it. I mean, he's just an elusive guy. Now here's a guy who's real elusive. Sorry. In shotgun, back line up to the left from just shy of the 40, 24 seconds on the clock. Last timeout has been used by Kansas City. Mahomes takes the snap, steps back to throw. Pressure coming, gets hit as he lets it go, and that's going to be out of bounds. He got leveled. Yeah, I agree, kind of off. It's not really... I do a little bit of it here and there, but it's just like it's gotten too much. It's everywhere, and it's a little crazy. Oh, yeah. All right, 18 seconds, second down and 10 from just inside their own 40-yard line. Mahomes takes the snap, steps back, bringing 4, throws it, and good defensive play. And that's a good knockdown. Off. Yeah, I mean, that's one option. You can't call that kind of shit, though. Yeah, no, he was like, shit. Yeah, well, anytime you get a stop like that against the Chiefs, you got to look around and be like, there's no flags, right? 3rd and 10, 12 seconds left. Still at the same spot, just inside their own 40. They do have no timeouts. Takes the snap. Mahomes steps back, bringing 4. Von Miller's coming off the edge, and he's going to get... Oh, that is intentional grounding if I've ever seen it. How is that? Oh, he's outside the pocket, but still. It didn't cross the line of scrimmage, though. Yeah, he was outside the pocket, but yeah, wow, that was... I was like... it took me a second to be like, yeah. No, it is. Actually, you know what? Yeah. He was outside the pocket, but it didn't make it back to the line of... Yeah. No eligible receiver in the area. He did not get the ball back to the line of scrimmage. It doesn't matter if he's outside the pocket. The half is over, 10-second runoff. So there's how half ends on Patrick Mahomes intentionally grounding it, ending halftime. All right, well, that's an interesting way to end it. It's not how I expected it. The Chiefs are are supposed to receive the second half kickoff. So at least they'll have another shot at that. But this one's been a lot of defensive, and the Commanders are playing very, very good defense tonight. They've had a few mistakes in coverage that have allowed some deep balls, but for the most part, what was I saying? Sorry. They have a few mistakes, but they're really holding Mahomes in check. And the 2 interceptions, plus he's been under pressure a lot. So they're getting good pressure. They've had some really good coverage. They've had a couple busted coverages, which you'll have. But right now, hey, the fact that they held Kansas City to 7 points in the half is impressive nonetheless, especially at home. So I just realized this moved, didn't it? Just realized that 7 was low and it was bothering me. It's still low. It doesn't look right. Why does it still look wrong? Does that look better? Okay, yeah, I'm not losing. I'm going crazy. It's fine. It's all right. It's fine. Yeah, Grogu, you're not wrong. There's going to be an issue. There's been no penalties called against the Commanders. I'm going to knock on wood on that one. I don't know why I should have brought that up. That's going to jinx everything. I'll do my best not to jinx them again. How about that? Steve! Grab my beer. Cheers. Cheers to you, Steve. Good to see you. No one's winning. It's 7-7. It's tied. Crazy toe-tapping reception by Scary Terry on his first game back. And then a rush for the Chiefs. Also make their points Chiefs and their logo a little bit smaller. It's called a microaggression. Yeah, I could. No, absolutely not, Zachary. This game is not going at all the way I was anticipating it was going to go. The Commanders' defense is playing a lot better than I thought they would. And the fact that, honestly, Mariota doesn't look that bad. Tie games, blow monkey balls. A 44-3 outcome. It was possible. I was like worried it was going to be a blowout for Kansas City. Because you got a decent amount of injuries for Washington. You don't have your star quarterback, but Mariota's doing a pretty dang good job. I mean, his one interception is 100% on Deebo Samuel on a pass that should have been completed, and it just hit him right in the hands. It popped up, and right there. I need to look into how to even do that. When I get big enough, I will start doing some raids, or maybe I'll start doing them soon. But Mariota's 14 for 17 for 155 yards, a touchdown and a pick. Mahomes is 8 for 15 with 2 interceptions. Kelsey, 51 yards receiving. Mahomes is the leading rusher for the Chiefs at 31. Mariota's the leading rusher for the Commanders at 22. McNichols is the leading receiver, running back, for 52 yards. And then a sack. I think there's one sack on each side. I want to say. Is it 1 or 2? I think it's just 1 each, right? Yeah, 1 sack for 3 yards. Wow, both. Exactly. Huh, okay. Interesting. Yeah, right? Not ABC shamelessly promoting Kimmel after they canceled him because yeah. That's, it's the way it goes. Oh, shit, I just realized my phone's dying again. One of these days I'm going to have to get a new phone because this battery is starting to be almost non-usable. It's not quite there yet, and I will hold on to it as long as I can. I've had this phone for over 2 years. Not planning on changing it soon, but it's one of those things, once it starts to get to a point where it's not going to be, I don't know, it's starting to not be, right now it can't hold a charge throughout the day. And if it gets worse, it might be that time. Who the fuck is Perna? Yeah, I know, dude. I love that one, the Cam Newton. Perna? Who the fuck is Perna? Yeah, I know. Hoff, you are still rocking that same phone. At some point, it's going to not work anymore. But keep it as long as you can. Well, they're showing the highlights from last night where you got Tucker Kraft going off yesterday. Oh, I know. That's the thing is I actually saw like a poll done by I can't remember which tech YouTuber it was. And it was like, do you wish that Apple would bring back Apple or one of the other major carriers would bring back a small phone, like the Mini, essentially. And it was like 50-50 with like 100,000 votes. And I'm like, that's enough right there that enough people are like, I wish they had a smaller phone. That's a pretty substantial number on a YouTube poll to go, there's enough people out there that want a smaller phone. Maybe it's time to bring one of the little ones back because now, battery technology is better. The technology on the chips is better. And you could make that phone last like a lot longer and still have a great screen and all the features you have on a big one. I don't know why they don't do it. Everything's bigger and bigger. Doesn't need to be. I have an iPad. Just use that. Grogu, absolutely. That was one of the best. That was an amazing day for tight end. Oh, good to hear Broncos. There we go. Yeah, they didn't really talk about that game much. It wasn't what I'd call exciting. Well, it was exciting for me. I could not be happier with how that game went yesterday for the Broncos. The Alice Cowboys, yeah, that's kind of what they're going to be for now. Is just because that defense is like it was bad and it is just worse now. And it's like they were the worst in the league going into yesterday, and that did not help them at all. I still can't believe Aaron Glenn and the Jets got their win with a trick play with their running back floating it into the end zone. That is just about the most Bengals way to lose and the Jets way to win. It just makes me laugh. All right, you want me to make the Chiefs logo slightly smaller, just slightly. Is that what you're saying? All right, here. It might not be that noticeable, but we'll do it. Here, just for you, Hoff. Just for you. How's that? Is that better? It's just a little bit smaller. Just a little bit. Perfect. All right. I'll take it. I'll take perfect. No, I can't. That one's going to be too obvious. Oh. All right, I'm going to use the bathroom real quick during this break. Go pee for the D since the Chiefs will start out with the ball. So give me just one hot second. Making sure that this is not a safe place for their fans. Come on. As long as they're not dicks, I'm fine with it. But if they are, I'm going to need Juan to jump in there. At some point, I need a... Nobody will notice it. They might not. We'll look at it in a second. But my problem is... So I change the logos every time. I never change the text. So if I change the text, there's going to be the next game I do, I'm going to probably forget to change it back. And then people are going to be like, why does your scoreboard look fucked up? And you're like, oh, right, because I'm an idiot and I forgot to change it. Give me one moment, though. I'll be right back. Oh, well, actually, hold on one sec. Let me do that. Okay. We are welcome here. I don't know if that'll be the thought process, Mike. You know, if you saw that on someone like if you saw that on like a Seahawks stream, you know you'd jump in just to talk shit about them. Be like, what? You're gonna fucking try and jinx us and be microaggressive? You would jump in just to cause chaos. I know you. Right. All right. Let's see here. Everyone's asking for it. Let's see here. Let's see here. There. It's 2 points smaller. 2 points smaller. It's so small. Oh. Xander, thank you so much for stopping by again. I appreciate it. And like I said, thanks to Grossi for the raid, and a lot of people stuck around. I got a raid a long time ago. Hey, Juan might not be here right now. Need someone to take care of whatever that bot is. The bots are back. The bots are back. Make it Comic Sans just because. Dude, I can't get in to do my thing. What is wrong? YouTube's having an issue. Yeah, Zachary came from the previous one. We got it's just amazing. Grassi's really helped me grow this. And then what's cool is that like people are like, hey, come here for the raid. And it's like if you don't like it, you can unsub and stuff. But a lot of people have stayed. And then I've also started getting people joining for the algorithm, and it just it really means a lot. And the fact that people are starting to enjoy it, and I'm getting a little bit better. I'm new at this, so there's gonna be stuff where I'm like, you're like, what was that, bud? But I'm getting better. I'm getting better, learning a little bit more about editing and other stuff. So, all right, I'm going to use the bathroom real fast, P for the D, right before this is about to kick off. 1 second. Yeah, all right, here we are. I'm getting cuter. Oh, what? Comic Sans font. Yeah, I know. All right, kickoff is away. It will be fielded at about the 1 yard line, up to the 5, the 10, the 15, the 20, 25. Oh, makes another guy miss to the 30, taken down around the 32. Flag flies. I don't know who it's on. It's like you see. Yeah, it's either the most recent ones are usually it's a holding or it's a illegal formation. Someone started early. That's usually the most common ones, but we'll see what they say. Holding on the receiving team. All right, so instead of the 33, they're probably going to be closer back to the 20-ish, depending on the spot. Does Hoff say, I got to go put Kaplan to sleep. I'll see you, cute putting in front of the mirror. Maybe on later. All right. Hey, love you, Hoff. I'll talk to you soon, brother. I'll see you soon, hopefully sooner than later, too. Hoff and I've known Hoff for a very long time. If you guys don't know, I mentioned this the other night. He was the officiant at my wedding for my wife and I. We were roommates for a long time, best friends, and live fairly close to each other. So we get to spend a lot of time together. So he's tries to teach me how to play golf, and it does not usually go well because I'm terrible at it. But, I'm getting better-ish. As much better as you can get in golf with only playing a couple times a year. But hopefully that'll change. Hi, babe. Bree's here. Love you, baby. I'm glad you're here. In shotgun, Mahomes at their own 20 to start this half. Takes the snap, throws it behind the line of scrimmage to... Wait, who's that? Rashee Rice. Gain of about 5. Kids feeling better? I know the kids were sick today, so are they starting to do a little bit better, able to eat some food and not feel like absolute garbage, I'm hoping? Okay, in shotgun, back lined up to the left. 2 wide right, 1 left. Travis Kelce on the right, I think. Yeah, looks like it. Takes the snap. Pressure coming. He's going to throw it. Tipped, and oh. Oh, it was dropped, and he got hit, and then they're going to... it's going to be a flag. Instead of 3rd and long, it's going to be 1st and 10. Yeah, that's a penalty. That is 100% a penalty. I don't know. He's just got that look. Yeah, and that was Quan Martin on that one, and he's owning it. He's like, yeah, that was me. And it's like that wasn't Lattimore, that was Quan Martin. But yeah. That was a bad idea. Can't hit to the head like that. Can't hit a defenseless receiver. Even if he had the ball, you can't do that. In shotgun at the 40. Mahomes throws it behind the line. That's going to be Gray. And about a 9-yard pickup for Noah Gray across near the 50-yard line. And that's going to bring up second down and about 1 or 2, depending on the spot. So at the 48. So pickup of 8, and it'll be 2nd and 2. Okay, here we are. So 13:30 on the clock as it continues to move. 2nd down and 2. Man in motion is Worthy. Takes the snap, hands the ball off. That's Hunt. Or no, that's Pacheco. I'm sorry. Pacheco's going to get the first down. Gain of about 5 or 6. And that'll bring up 1st and 10 across midfield to about the 47, I want to say. Yeah, I think there's a little bit of hatred there. Maybe just a little bit, Juan. And yeah, he does. Maybe he looks tired. Maybe it's because his wife doesn't stop yelling and his brother's annoying. Holmes takes the snap. Pressure coming. Falls down. Still pressure. Oh, Kelce leaks out, and he's going to all the way down to the 30, 25, 20, 15, 10-yard line. And they just let Kelce, who was blocking, leak out around the right side. And a huge first down for the Chefs, all the way down to around the 9 or 10. Well, he was blocking, and he leaked out, and no one noticed. Watch, he's going to go to block. He's blocking right there. And then he just kind of stops and then just starts running right here, and no one's watching him. Yeah. All right, 9-yard line, inside the 10, 1st and goal. Takes the snap, hands the ball off to Pacheco, and Pacheco's going to get maybe 1. So 2nd and goal from about the 8. Makes the Washingtons angry. Did they? Hey, yeah. If the Chiefs, if the Washington Commanders bring the Chiefs blankets, don't take them, Chiefs. Sorry, that was probably not a good joke. All right, in shotgun, 2nd and goal from the 8. Worthy in motion. He's going to take a step back. He floats it. It's caught by Rice, who's going to... Oh, he may have gotten that. No. Okay. The old man, the old white-haired guy was trying to be like, touchdown or no, or touchdown, like doing this. And he's like, oh, yeah, out of bounds. And it's like, dude. Yeah, he's out of bounds right there. Yeah. The old man was like, he was touched. He started to do this. And I'm like, dude, that guy might need eye checks. Because that is the second one that he's gotten wrong almost. He didn't get that one wrong. He almost got it wrong. He had to look at the other ref. In shotgun, takes a step back to throw, pressure coming, rolls, and there's flags all over the place, intended for Worthy, incomplete. Oh, Mahomes is pointing and whining like he always does. Stop whining so much. That's what makes you so damn unlikable. There's flags. Both teams. It's going to be offsetting. Both holding. I know. He's just, it's so obnoxious. And I think he always does that, and I think that's a thing that like people really hate about him. Is he's always like trying to point and blame, and it's like instead of letting the course of the game take, he always has to throw his opinion at the refs and yell at them about what he thinks the flag was. And it's like, dude, stop it. Like he does it more than like other guys do it, and it's occasional. I feel like it's every time there's a flag or any kind of like thing that doesn't go their way, he always is doing that. Yeah. All right, here we go. In shotgun. 3rd down and goal at about the 2.5 to 3 yard line. Worthy's in motion. Kareem Hunt in the backfield. Hands the ball off to Hunt. Nope, never mind. Floats it. Not there for Gray. He wasn't. There was a lot of contact, but they were both fighting with each other, and Gray wasn't even looking for the ball. Not even looking. Zachary, I think you mean the flop. Sorry. Oh, they're going to go for it on 4th and goal. Oh, boy. And Shotgun takes the snap. Pressure's coming, and he's going to roll. And he's going to get hit. But, oh, my God, it's a touchdown. The guy that was covering the running back came in to try and get a sack, and it left the running back completely uncovered for Kareem Hunt. So Kareem Hunt leaks out, gets open, or not leaks out, but it gets open after the defender tries to rush at Mahomes. And yeah, he stopped covering him. That is just a dumb move. Like, you cannot do that. I just... You're the only guy covering him. Look at, right? Only guy covering him. Oh, wait, no. Wagner came across. The other guy started cutting back. No one to continue to cover Hunt. Kick is up, and it is good, and it is a 14-7 lead for the Chiefs, as that is the opening drive of the third quarter, which I forgot to change halftime. You guys are complaining, or not complaining, telling me to change the size of the Chiefs stuff, and then I forget to do the quarter 3 change. It's all good, all good. Yeah, they just kind of ran in and just stopped, and there's like one guy in the end. It's like that was some of the worst goal line defense on a 4th down I've seen in a minute. Not gonna lie, it was just there was mistakes by at least 2 or 3 guys on that side of the field, and allowing guys to get open. It's just like, come on, man. Okay. Waiting for this kickoff. More commercials. Yeah, in field goal range, 2-1. In field goal range. Oh, yeah. Of course, field goal range. Of course, it would be in field goal range 1. Oh my goodness, should have assumed. A 33-yarder to be exact. Yeah, it would be something just so you're just like, I can't. Oh, God, he bobbled it. He bobbled it, and it rolls out of bounds. Oh, my God, the Commanders are going to start at the 1. Oh, my God. The Commanders are making really dumb mistakes. Like, really bad mistakes. Oh, my God, dude. Their mistakes they're making are just like... It's like there's the mistakes other teams make that allows the Chiefs to just like, yeah, hey, you know what? We're not having a great game, but you're going to make enough mistakes. We're going to take advantage of them. We're going to get this win. Unbelievable. 1.5 yard line. Mariota's lined up in his own end zone. All right, here we go. Man in motion is Debo. Takes the snap, hands the ball off to the running back, and he's going to get maybe 2 on the carry. Juan, help me out here. Jesus Christ. Bots. Juan, bots. In shotgun. 2 backs in the backfield. Takes the snap. He's going to throw. Pressure coming. Throws it across. Oh, wide open. And that's Scary Terry up to the 22-yard line. And there you go. Thank you, Juan, for doing that. Yeah, it went hard. Quick. Scary Terry, second reception for the night. And this is his first game back in 4 games, so it's good to see him getting involved. All right, in shotgun from the 22-yard line, Mariota back in the backfield, man in motion. It's going to be a handoff. He's going to cut up the middle and spin and get about 4, maybe 5. Second down and about 5 up. All right, oh, they came back late. The snap was already in place. Throws it deep down the left side, overthrows. He had pressure, and he was basically just got to get rid of that ball. So they're on the 27-yard line, 3rd down and 5. Right? I was all excited when Mariota got drafted because I was like, dude, he's going to be really good. He's not bad. He's just, oh, pardon me, never lived up to the expectation, I think. 1 of the play clock, takes the snap to throw. Pressure, throws it, caught, tipped, almost intercepted again after a tip. Oh, the wide receiver should have had that. It was Lane on the attempted reception. Let's see here. I want to watch. That may have been holding. Oh, no. He doesn't have very good hands then, does he? Someone might be getting cut tomorrow. You might be right. All right, punt is away. Down and catches it at about the 15. He's going to run around the edge. There's a holding for sure right there, up to the 25. No holding flag, though. One of those looked like a hold. Not going to lie. Really did. I don't know, I always look for the guy going like this. It's like maybe he's acting, but it looked like a hold to me. But I am all the way over here in Arizona, so what do I know? So 25-yard line, Kansas City will take over. And hopefully the Commanders stop making all these boneheaded mistakes and this game doesn't get out of hand. Because they were doing very well for the most part. Yeah, they're not playing what I'd say exceptionally well, but they're getting some good openings. And Travis Kelce he made a really smart play on that one to leak out and get that big play. And then taking advantage of Commanders' mistakes. This game is closer than I anticipated, though. This game is definitely closer than what I anticipated, especially Marcus Mariota being in there. And I'm not saying he's a bad quarterback, but he's not your regular guy. So you're going to see maybe not quite as much. Yeah, were you thinking it was going to be a blowout there, Dylan Gray? I was thinking it was good. Honestly, I was like trying to think of what I would think the score is going to be, and my initial reaction was going to be like, it's going to be like 30-10 Chiefs win. And it still might. It still might. still might end up like that. We'll see. But the Commanders are making a lot of really dumb mistakes. Like, they really are. Like, they're beating themselves in a lot of different ways. You get 2 interceptions and you don't take advantage of that at all. Hello. Lots of hellos and belows. Godspeed, everyone. Jacob, yeah, no shots for me tonight. I'm going to drink a few beers, and then I got to go to bed at a reasonable time tonight because I was very tired today after the triple stream yesterday. So I was exhausted. But I'm going to get some sleep tonight. And tomorrow I'm going to do my power rankings, and I might be time for a new dumpster fire. I got you. So I'll try and do a couple videos tomorrow, maybe a short. Maybe something exciting will happen. I'll do a short on this one too, but we'll see. All right, here we go. Mahomes taking over at their own 25 of the Chiefs. Mahomes is under center. Pacheco in the backfield hands the ball off to Pacheco. He's going to break a tackle and get up to the 30 and get pushed out of bounds around the 35. If not a first down, very close, but it looked like a first down to me. No, not dumpster diving. It's one of my shows I do, the Dumpster Fire. It's the worst 8 teams in the NFL, and there's a good chance that the Cowboys are reaching up there. Oh, yeah, dude. I don't think they've left the Dumpster Fire. They have not. There's teams that have fought their way out of it and are playing a lot better, and there's teams that just are perpetual, just on fire. Thank you so much, Jacob. And shotgun. No back at the backfield. Man in motion, and Mahomes is going to scramble, gets rid of the ball. Wide open over the middle. Smith-Schuster across midfield to the 41 of the Commanders. They are leaving guys open. The Commanders' defense is either lack of attention or they're having way too wide open zones. And, like, you're going to leave a guy in the middle that's just no one within 10 yards of him. You can't have a zone that's spread out. And you've got to get someone on that guy. And he just leaks out, and there's 2 guys short, not covering anybody. They're not even covering anybody. I'm a Broncos fan, so kind of. But at the same point, I like to just see good games. And under center, hands the ball off. Oh, the TV went black. And it's not my TV. I can still hear the audio. Whoa. Okay, so that's second down and 9. Apparently it was a 1-yard something. I think a 1-yard rush. But, yeah, I don't know what happened on that play. I don't know if I'm the only one, but the TV just went completely black and then came back after the play. So 1-yard pickup by somebody. I don't even know who was handing the ball off to. So I'm glad I'm not the only one. That was definitely an error for ABC or ESPN or whatever. And shotgun, back lined up to the right. Man in motion is Gray. Takes the snap. Mahomes steps back, throws it over the middle. Wide open, but drops the ball, fumbled. But I think he recovered his own fumble. Oh, man, not worthy. Rashee Rice just almost dropped that one. Oh, yeah, it was 100% a fumble, but he did get his own fumble back. He fought through that contact to get that fumble back. Yeah, and they're probably going to start getting real tired. Yeah, the ball bounced. Honestly, fumbles are like that. You can fumble the ball like 10 times and get it back 10 times, or you can fumble it 10 times and lose it. Just depends on how that oblong, weird ball likes to bounce. All right, throws it, caught behind the line, but right at it, and gets a yard, and that is Xavier Worthy on the reception. Second down and 9. Chiefs are driving. They're already in field goal range up to the Washington 23-yard line. Yeah, in that situation, you're not looking, don't try and scoop and score. Just get the ball. Like, your goal is to get the ball. All right? Yeah. Oh, I hold my beer wrong. And Jacob, thank you. That 500 video, I wasn't sure how to do it or what to do with it, and I kind of just wanted to say thanks to a bunch of people and show my appreciation because it's been a long slog to get here, but it's been fun and I love it. Runs, throws, caught on the outside edge, and that's going to be a first down, and that is Rashee Rice for a first down after a gain of about 9. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Washington, because, like, he checks the play, and then number 4 for Washington rushes in and allows Rice to just go right underneath him. You know? So it's like one of those things where it's another kind of blown coverage. Throws it behind the line to Worthy, who's going to get, about 5 on the carry down to about the 9. So second down and 4 or 5 at the 9 or 10, depending on where they spot it. Yeah, the defense is kind of falling off. They're getting tired. All right, steps back. I know, Grogu, you were saying that. Rolls around the right. Oh, and that's a touchdown, Travis Kelce. Oh, boy. This game is starting to get a little out of hand there for the Commanders, letting Kelce get in there, and that is going to put them up by 13, pinning the extra point. They're going to look at it. No, he didn't bobble that. Yeah, they're saying it looked like he may have bobbled it, but there's no way. No way did he bobble that ball. Yeah, that's a touchdown. There's no way I'm going to say that that's not a touchdown. Kick is up, and it is right down the middle. 83 touchdowns for Travis Kelce in his career. Number 1 touchdowns for the Chiefs. Yeah, it's hard to say that it would be. All right, I need to get a fresh beer. Give me one moment. I'll be right back while we wait for this commercial. Oh, God. Yeah, I was muted. Sorry, Grogu. Thank you for doing that. I appreciate it. No, I was saying, yeah, we'll see if it's tale of two halves on this one right now and see if the Commanders can kind of get their stuff back together here after starting out this second half. Very, very riddled with a lot of mistakes. And if they can, maybe overcome some of that and get this game back in some semblance of control. Nope, not on your end, 100% mine. That's one of the things when I get back to the house. I think I'm going to go away from the little mics just because it'll be easier. I won't have to mute if I have to leave real quick and grab something or do something. And I have like a couple mics already set up and ready to go when I get back. So farting. Yeah, lots of farting. All the farting. Mute it, fart. Oh, look, Taylor Swift and Patrick Mahomes' wife. Whatever. All right, kick is away. Fielded. Oh, yeah, that won't be fielded. That'll be downed, and it'll be 35-yard line as it is kicked way way into the end zone deep. That's the first time I've seen her, too. I think they realized they're like, yeah, this probably isn't helping. Yeah. Yeah, there used to be games where it was like 12 times. Like every time Travis Kelce was targeted, every time he had a block, like everything. And then they'd be like, there's Taylor Swift. And we're like, yes, we know. She's at the game. We're all very well aware of it. We appreciate it, but we're good. Thank you. All right, here we go. From their own 35-yard line, in shotgun, Mariota takes a step, throws it. It's going to be caught behind, right at the line of scrimmage, but gets nowhere. That's Lane on the reception. Yeah, I don't know. Some of this play calling is reminiscent of some of the times when I see Sean Payton. I'm like, what are you calling, man? Like I'm very confused. Takes the snap in shotgun, throws it back behind the line of scrimmage. It's going to get more than nothing this time, but it's not a lot more. It's about 2 yards. So, yeah, the media. I was told that it's all the media that did that, and she didn't want all the shots. Yeah, I mean, I would imagine. I mean, the fact is, it's like, at some point you want to have some level of privacy and stuff, and it's like your fiance is in the NFL, and you're at the games, and you know you're going to get the publicity, and I can see it could be exhausting. Yeah, right? That's what I'm talking about. Jesus. All right, they come out in shotgun, no backs in the backfield. So empty set, 2 wide left, 3 wide right. Takes the snap, pressure is immediately there, floats it down the field, and oh my God, Terry McLaurin caught that? Did he catch that ball? Holy shit! They're saying incomplete, out of bounds. Is he out of bounds? No, I think he's in. His right thigh and elbow. Oh, man. Like right there. Watch. His knee. He has the ball. His inside leg hits right there. Yeah. No, knees down before the outside knee. That's a catch. Throw that flag. Throw that red flag. That's a catch, man. No, they're not cheating. But the refs need to look at this. This needs to be overturned, whether it's a challenge or not. This is one of those ones where it's like sometimes they need to initiate the challenge. The NFL should just initiate it in a situation like this because they got it wrong. And it's very clear that they got it wrong. Yeah, his knee is down right there, and the other leg is not down yet, and a knee counts as 2 feet. So that looks like a catch to me. Absolutely. Terry McLaurin is a absolute monster. Yeah. Hey! There we go. Completed catch. First down, Commanders. That was, dude, because, like, you can't... That catch was beautiful. That was amazing. That was Scary Terry he's got that nickname for a reason, man. There's very few people in the league can make a catch like that. It's like him and, like, Jefferson and Jamar Chase and, like, just a small handful of amazing receivers that can do something like that. And that was oh my goodness. And I'm like, it's like, you got to show the challenge flag on that. You watch that replay and you're like, no, that was 100% a catch. That was definitely... All right, so across midfield at the 37, under center, Mariota, 140 on the clock, fakes the handoff, an end around, and it's going to be a run for about a yard after all of that for Debo, who is having a very quiet night and is the cause of one of the turnovers. I have a feeling that Chiefs player is going to get come off. He's pointing at his head. Yeah. All right. Second down and 9 in shotgun. Mariota's changing up the play real quick. Back line up in the backfield. 2 wide right, 1 left. Tight end also to the right. Man in motion is out to the far right now. Takes the snap, pressure coming, throws it behind the line of scrimmage, and that's McCaffrey. But amazing defense, and that's going to bring up third down and 9. Gain of nothing. It was basically just blown up immediately. Yeah, it used to be a trickery thing one, and it kind of stopped working because, they're kind of looking for it based on what where he is, how his motion is looking and stuff like that. And it's like, it used to be a little bit of a trickery, but, yeah, they're not getting the blocks and they keep doing these checkdowns. It's just not working out the way that they want them to work. And then now it's 3rd and 11. That was actually a loss of 2 for McCaffrey on the attempted screen pass. In shotgun, backline to the left, steps back, pressure is immediately there, and Mariota's going down at the 49-yard line. Huge 11-yard sack for the Chiefs, and that is going to make the punt team come out. That was, just like absolutely free runner, no one blocked, completely unblocked. So 4th and 20. And that is going to bring us to the end of the third quarter, going to the fourth quarter with a 14-point lead for the Chiefs. And they're about to get the ball back after this is going to end up being a punt. Yeah, pending any kind of craziness on this next drive, it's possible to say that. Right now, it just seems like Washington's kind of slowing down a bit on offense. Their play calling is suspect, and the defense is looking kind of gassed and giving up. They're giving up big plays, and they're making a few more mistakes than they were in the first half. And the mistakes are not small. Yeah, the defense is going to have to step up and get something going for this team. They need a momentum changing play if we're going to see any kind of Commanders comeback attempt, because you're not going to get it. Ooh, pardon me. Well, at least right now, Arizona time, which means it's only 7 o'clock, 7:20 for me, which is a little earlier than when I'm in Colorado. At least it will be until time changes in November. So we'll see if I'm still in Arizona at that point. Not going to be a big difference, but we'll see. I get that answer tomorrow. And if I don't get the answer by them tomorrow, then I'm making the answer for them, which is I'm going home on Friday. So we'll see. We'll see. I'm willing to help out more if they would need it, but they're flip flopping around and not giving any kind of straight talk. So I think there's just confusion. They're trying to find the right people to come out and take over for what I've been helping out with, and it's hard to get someone to kind of relocate for a bit. And I mean, it was kind of hard for me to accept that I was going to have to do it, and it has not been an easy task. But my time is up. And if they want to extend where I'm out here for a couple more weeks, I said yes, with certain conditions, and they need to tell me. All right, punt is coming up from the 48-yard line. The Commanders punting away on 4th down and 21. Punt is away. That was close to being a block, and it will be fielded, fair caught at the 5-ish yard line, and that's where the Chiefs will take over. All right, I'm going to go pee for the D real quick because I think they need it real bad. Once again, forget to unmute myself. That's why I need to change it. But yeah, not a lot of fake punts anymore. I think 4th and 21 would be a real bad place to do it. 4th and 5 or something like that. It's much more probable that you could pull that off. But that one was 4th down and 21, and it's just like, oof. You know, are you really going to be able to? It's like, I don't know, man. Let's see here. Let's see here. I'm sorry, I'm replying to something real fast. All right, here we go. It's going to be a throw behind the line of scrimmage. That's Worthy. Up to the 10. Makes the guy miss. Up to about the 15. And that's about a 9-yard pickup. Let's see here. Hoff was one of the things Hoff was saying. I was looking at some of the chats. And one of them was Hoff was like to see a 12-hour stream of Farming Simulator live narrated by Saw. Handoff up the middle to the 20 to the 25 and around the 26-yard line. Big gain for Kareem Hunt. Let's see here. All right, here we go. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. Mahomes in shotgun. Man in motion's Gray. Tosses it back, and that's going to be number 24 on the carry. Opens up a huge wide outside. Sorry. Finds a huge open hole wide left. There's a flag down, though. We'll see. Based on Mahomes' face, that's probably a holding. Yep. Offensive holding is going to be coming back to about the 16-yard line. 1st down and 20 for the Chiefs now. Yeah, the Commanders had opportunities. They did not take advantage of the early Chiefs' mistakes, and that's going to cost them because the Chiefs have taken advantage of the Commanders' mistakes, and that's going to be your difference. So it was offensive holding enforced in a different location, so it wasn't actually. It's not going to be back at the 16. It's back at the 21st down and 16. Takes a snap. Mahomes to throw. Pressure coming. Oh, he gets dropped. He got sacked. That was Martin on his sack right there. That's his second sack of the night. 2nd and 17 back at the 19-yard line. Yeah, he's like their guy tonight. $12 minutes and 40 seconds on the clock here in the 4th. It is kind of, yeah, absolutely. He's so elusive, and it's so rare sometimes to see that happen that you're like, oh, okay. In shotgun, Mahomes takes the snap. 2nd and 17, rolls to the left. There's a wide open lane for him to run, and he throws it, and it's open, and that's, oh my God, Rashee Rice. He was behind the line of scrimmage just barely, and it's a huge 1st down on like a 21-yard pickup. There's a late flag at the end of the play. Rice leaks out a little bit as the defender is trying to also try and spy. Oh, Rashee Rice just threw a ball at the helmet of a defender. Oh yeah, that's kind of a shitty. Yeah, that is like I don't agree on a lot of taunting, but that one's pretty egregious, man. Like you can't do that shit. Come on. Like some of the taunting calls, you're like that's a iffy kind of whatever ticky tacky call, but that shit right there, that is unsportsmanlike conduct. So 25-yard gain. Back 15 more yards, though. Still first and 10, but after Rashee Rice doing something, that was dumb. It was a dumb thing to do, man. In shotgun, Pacheco joining him in shotgun. 3 wide right, 1 left. Mahomes, 11:55 on the clock, takes the snap. Delayed handoff to Pacheco, and he's going to find an open lane and power through and get about 13-yard line. 13 yards up to the 40, I want to say 42-yard line or so, and a big first down. Yeah, this is his second game back, I think. He may have been trying to toss it to the ref, but still, pay attention. All right, hands the ball off again, Pacheco, and he's going to keep powering. He's running hard and gets, 3, more than he could have gotten. All right, Mahomes takes the snap. Pressure is coming. He's going to escape. And, oh, my God, 99 tries to tackle him. Can't. But somehow wide open is Gray across midfield to the 40. And that is a big first down. Mahomes was under pressure, and he just keeps escaping it. And now you have an injury. Defensive injury for the Commanders. That's Kinlaw. Oh, God. Yeah, that's Kinlaw injured. Oh, dear. That's not the injury they need at all. I mean, they don't need any injuries. You don't like to see any injuries, but that one, that's going to hurt. That is going to hurt a lot. Shit. All right. Beer me. Done. Thank you. I'm by myself. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, it's getting kind of. I mean, there's only 10 minutes or so left in the game right now, and they're down 14. They're allowing them to keep driving. If they score a touchdown or anything on this one, and they're already in field goal range, it's going to kind of maybe put it out of reach based on how they've been playing. You never know. I mean, obviously, there's been crazy comebacks. You had the Jets with a comeback win this week. You had the Broncos and the Packers. I think Packers had a comeback win last week as well. And Broncos one was the most improbable of anything I've seen in a long time. And it's just one of those things where it's possible. Is it going to happen? It's highly unlikely, but it is always 100% possible. All right, so they have a 1st and 10 from the 39 of Washington. They come out in shotgun. I'm not seeing what the play is yet. They takes the snap, handoff. That's going to be Hunt on the carry. He gets about 8. And so bringing up 2nd down and 2 at around the 30. What would that be? The 31-yard line. You might be. Yeah, you might be the only one. All right, Noah Gray in motion. Patrick Mahomes was not under in shotgun. It's going to be a fake handoff. He's going to rotate. He's going to throw. He throws it deep down the left side. And it was an overthrow. Definitely an overthrow. I mean, it was a little bit at the beginning, but I was like, I don't know if they would be able to. If I don't know if the Commanders' defense could keep it up, and their offense with how they were playing and how they were not taking advantage of Chiefs' mistakes, and that's going to be the biggest issue. Is you look at the mistakes the Chiefs made in the first half, and the Commanders did not take advantage of that. So you don't take advantage of mistakes early on, and they're going to pay for it now. You know, and it's like that was the worry when you see them not taking advantage because they're not going to keep making those mistakes all night. Chiefs aren't a bad team. Takes the snap, throws it behind the line. That's going to be Rice who's going to get the 1st down and a bunch more down to about the 20-yard line, and that's going to bring up 1st down and 10 for the Chiefs right at the red zone. I like that. They're like, the Cardinals are coming off their bye week, and the Cowboys are coming off of getting worked in Denver. Sorry. Worthy in motion, Mahomes in shotgun, hands the ball off. That's going to be a run up the middle. Gets maybe 2 on the carry for Pacheco. All right. In shotgun, you got Kelsey in motion. Back lined up to his right's Pacheco. To throw, Mahomes, pressure coming, throws it, caught, wide open, touchdown, Rashee Rice. Oh, my goodness. And you know who has Rashee Rice on their fantasy team is my wife, who's currently already beating the crap out of me, and it's just getting worse. Yeah, I would check my fantasy score right now, but I know it's not getting any better. Yeah, you got Bobby Wagner covering Rashee Rice. Yeah, absolutely, Steve. That's what it's got to be. Extra point coming to make it a 21-point game, and there it is, a 21-point game. Oh boy. Yeah, not what I wanted to see, but you know what? It was what I expected to see. So, I mean, really, I can't really be too bummed about it. I mean, it's kind of what the expectation was. All right, give me 1 second. Take a quick step away during this commercial break for about 30 seconds. I'll be right back. Oh, there we go. I remember to unmute myself. Okay. Oh, my goodness. So Mahomes started out with like 80 yards in the first half and 2 interceptions. Since then, he's now thrown for 200 yards and 3 touchdowns in the second half. That is a massive turnaround. And that was the thing that everyone was talking about, which is can the Commanders' defense really keep it up? And the answer is an emphatic no. No, they cannot. They were not able to at all. Not getting enough pressure, not doing good tackling, leaving guys open, more and more mistakes kind of every drive as it goes. Kickoff is away. It will be out of the back of the end zone, which is where Washington will now be able to take over at their own 35. I think they're just doing that now because they're like, well, you know what? We need their offense to beat us, and they're not going to do that. Yeah. I mean, realistically, you had 2 field goal opportunities, which would have made it a little bit closer. And some of their play calling has been highly suspect in this game. Well, and there's a flag. And that's going to be a false start. Not doing themselves any favors. The Commanders are not doing anything. Good God. And the Debo interception, like just a lot of mistakes. Terry McLaurin's on the sideline. That's not good. In shotgun, takes the snap, 1st and 15. Mariota to throw, behind the line of scrimmage, intended for the running back, but just not even catchable and incomplete. Sometimes he throws it well for a bit, and then all of a sudden it's like, nope, never mind. Never mind. I'm not going to do that. All right, in shotgun, empty back set. 3 wide left, 2 wide right. Mariota takes the snap. They're bringing the house. Someone's got to be open. Get rid of the ball, man. Oh, he's going to run it himself. Dives forward after getting hit and gains about 6. Oh, boy. About 6. Yeah, it's about 6 yards. It was actually exactly 6 yards. Love it, babe. Thank you. In shotgun. Back kind of lined up with him. It's 3 right, 2 left. Caught. Oh, tipped and incomplete. Ertz could not bring it down. That would have been a 1st down. And that's going to bring up 4th down and 9. Oh, my goodness. A lot of dropped passes tonight. A lot of dropped passes. It's kind of behind him a little bit, but that's a catchable ball. And Ertz is a experienced tight end. Yeah, that was a tough catch. Tough possible catch there. But the fact of the matter is he should have caught that. Yeah, exactly. He needs help, and they do not have it. Scary Terry's out. Laremy Tunsil's out. Their defense is getting hurt. And there's a punt, and now it'll be fielded at the 24. He's going to try and cut around the edge. Gets up to the 30, to the 35, and down around the 38-yard line. And that's going to be a pretty dang good return. Oh boy. There's a flag down, though. We'll see what that's going to be. That's the one thing that sucks when you're calling a game that gets out of hand like this. It's like, man, you want to talk about the game more and talk about other stuff, but at some point, it's just not as much fun. So they were at the 39. There's a legal block in the back. We'll see where it goes. Oh, yeah, absolutely. They hyped him up, and then they traded away their starter, and now Krosky Merritt's averaging 2.8. Chris Rodriguez is averaging... Chris Rodriguez has 1 carry, and Krosky Merritt has 9 for 25 for 2.8 yards per carry. And they're just not... It's not great. And Krosky Merritt has not been targeted in the passing game. So you're going to bring a guy in to be your running back, and you're not even targeting him in the run game. I don't think they've targeted any of their running backs, really. Have they? Jeremy Nichols, I think. Well, go be clean, will you? I'll be here, unfortunately. Yeah, McNichols is the running back that they're targeting, but Krosky Merritt is the guy that's running the ball, and he's not doing a whole lot. So their one running back that's doing well is not doing a lot. He has actually the running back that's doing well is Jeremy McNichols, and he hasn't even gotten a carry. I'm very confused by their play calling. Bill? All right, Bill. I could do that. I will do my best to remember. Correct me if I get it wrong at some point, but I will do my absolute best. Not playing as many snaps. He's had some pressures a couple times, but I don't think he's in all the time. I do not. But also not showing up. I mean, maybe his age is starting to show a little bit there. Vaughn is gone. Yeah, it's kind of starting to feel like it, man. I'm kind of bummed. I love Von Miller. He's still one of my all-time favorite Broncos that I've ever seen. And but he is getting older, and maybe it's just about time to be maybe he's done or something, or maybe they're not using him correctly, or I'm not really sure. But he doesn't seem to be as explosive, obviously, with the older age as he was in his youth. So after the penalty, Kansas City will take over at their own 15-yard line. Dude, don't make Patrick Mahomes look like... Really? Okay. A Guardians of the Galaxy reference with Mahomes is... Anyway. Under center, Mahomes hands the ball off, Pacheco up the middle, and he's going to get... No, that's... Actually, that was Hunt. I apologize. 4-yard gain. Yeah. He hasn't really been doing anything. Like, I've only seen his name. I've only seen him in... Sorry, there's a fly. I've only seen him in there a couple times, like a handful. All right, in shotgun. Back lined up to the left. Takes the snap. Mahomes to throw. Pressure coming. Oh, wow, he's going to take it. He gets sacked down at like the 5. They're calling a flag on that? Oh, my God. So after the whistle, he lands on him. Yeah, he throws him down, and they call a flag on it. Yeah, he threw him to the ground. Even after they blew the whistle already, and he still picked him up and threw him down. That was a dumb move. So they got him back to the 5. But now they're back at the 20. So it basically didn't even do anything. And now it's a 1st and 10. So it was going to be Second, it was going to be third and like 15. And now it's 1st and 10, exactly where they were just at. Unbelievable. Oh, absolutely. 100%. Takes the snap, runs up the middle, gets nowhere. So second down and 10 coming up. All that yellow yesterday. Oh, my God, yeah. Yellow. Oh, God. Yeah, you and Grogu both, Bill. So you got Bill, Grogu, and Bill both getting severely affected by all the yellow yesterday. And the fact that, like, is that a flag? No, it's not a flag. But is that a flag? Oh, wait, no, it's not a flag. Oh, my goodness. All right, in shotgun. Back line up to the left. Travis Kelce in motion. And there we go. He's going to throw it behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to be Worthy. He's going to try and cut back the entire other side. And he is going to find space and get a first down and step out of bounds. He ran all the way to one sideline to the other and still got... What is going on with this defense, man? Jesus. This is terrible. Holy crap. Oh, my goodness. Oh, God. This defense is pathetic right now. In shotgun, back line up to the left. Hands the ball off to Pacheco, who's going to run up the middle and get stuffed. Gain of nothing. 2nd down and 10. We're at 4.5 minutes about. It'll be, by the time this next play goes, we'll be right around 4 minutes left in the game. 21-point difference. All right, in shotgun, 2nd down and 9, 4 minutes exactly on the clock as they hand the ball off to Pacheco, who's going to get the first down. Oh, he drops the ball. I don't think they're calling it a fumble. There's a flag down, though. Pacheco looks hurt. Yeah, he's down. Yeah, he's down. He is down by contact, but he is hurt for sure. Yeah, absolutely, Grogu. Yeah, there's a penalty, but they didn't say what the penalty was. They just said penalty 2nd down. Holding on the Chiefs. So that big rush that actually ended up injuring Pacheco, he got hit in the knee hard, and that is going to be negated anyway. He doesn't look too bad, though. I think it's just a stinger. He'll probably be okay. He's walking around. No one's even really examining him right now, so... I know. I'm still surprised by that, too, as well, that it's not in prime time. I mean, you'd think it would be. All right, hands the ball off, 2nd and 14, run, and going to be getting about 4 yards, so that's going to bring it to 3rd down and 10-ish. Yeah, it should be. They might look into doing it after this game and the records that they have. All right, so 3rd down and 9. Kansas City calls a timeout with 3:10 left. 3rd down and 9 for them. Pacheco's smiling. I think he's fine. I don't think there's actually an injury there. I think it was just a stinger, and they're stretching him out, and he seems okay. He's probably not going to see the rest of the game, though, to try and keep him from getting hurt. Getting Seahawks, Commanders, gross, and Cardinals at Cowboys. Oh, my God. The Cardinals-Cowboys one, I saw that. That was just like, oh, cool. I don't care about that game at all. No, they're not. They're really not. They're having a real rough season, and they have a lot of injuries, and it's kind of starting to show a bit. And I thought maybe after last year and their magical run, and it's just not. It's not coming to fruition. The injury issues. You have a little bit of issues with Jaden Daniels outside of the injuries, not being quite as dynamic as he was, and maybe the injuries are taking a toll on that. But yeah, they're not looking nearly like they were last year, and taking a huge step back. Yeah, sounds good. I would if I could, but I'm going to finish this game off. But oh wait, hold on. Who's saying that? I'm kind of glad it's not. I work early in the morning. Yeah. Oh yeah, an early night. Yeah, I'll get an early night because the game is going to end soon. Jonah, how's it going? Yeah, Bill. Commanders taking the league tanking the league ratings at this point. Yeah, it was a great season last year. I mean, it was amazing. It was like oh my god, like this, like you think they're going in for a rebuild and they end up in the NFC Championship game, and then I feel like they improve the team in the offseason, and then with injuries and kind of maybe a little bit of a step back in certain ways, and yeah, they have not at all looked like they were. Heck yeah, go Pack go. So, like, I am a Broncos fan, but I love the Packers as well, and I have a bunch of family that are Packers fans, and I will always root for the Packers unless they're playing the Broncos, which is funny because my father-in-law, who's a Packers fan, I will be going to that game. So I'm not going to be calling that game. I'm going to be at the Packers-Broncos game in Denver. So there's that. And I will likely be, right now it's not 100% guaranteed, but like a 99% guarantee that I will be going to the Raiders-Broncos Thursday night game. So. Oh, nice. That's a good game. Second half for sure. All right, in shotgun, all by himself. Mahomes throws it behind the line. That is to be Rice, and it's not going to get the first down, so they're going to bring out their punt unit. And going to clock underneath 3 minutes on the game. Pern needs meds. Oh, so do I. So it's all good. I think we all kind of do sometimes. Pern is losing his shit. He's having a good season, though. Punt team is out for the Chiefs. 2:27 as the punt is kicked away. Fielded somewhere. Be fielded at the 5. He's going to try and run it back, and he gets tripped, but he keeps going up to the 20. Cuts around. Nope, does not. Could not complete that cut and gets up to the 20-yard line. And that's where, with a little over 2 minutes left in the game, the Commanders will try and maybe do something. Oh, boy. All right. Oh, tipped pass and incomplete. .212 remaining in the game. Second down and 10. Oh, boy. Yeah, but that's what makes Perna fun. I do the same. I'm not quite as... I could do some of the same, though. And that's kind of why I was attracted to his channel to begin with, is because he's a very similar kind of outgoing, kind of crazy man at times that I feel like. In shotgun, Mariota takes a snap to throw. Over the middle, caught, gain of 5. And that has Ertz on the reception. And that's going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. Yeah, not a single field goal. Not a single field goal. Mariota's losing his shit right now. Or no, that was earlier on, but still, as he should. Give me 1 sec. Be right back. During this commercial break, I'll be back in about 30 seconds. Give it a shot, Juan. We'll see what happens. Yeah, I tried to knock on wood and be like, I shouldn't have said anything. I said that, and then it's just, yeah. But also, I mean, to be honest, there was like no penalties called in that first half almost at all by either team. And now if you look at it, it went from like no penalties. The Chiefs have 7 for 75 yards. And the penalties for the Commanders is 3 for 35, but theirs seem to be more, I don't know, detrimental. It could be a trap game. You never know. I mean, the NFL is so weird like that. But I don't know. I don't think they are. I think they're coming off of that big win, starting to play really well in the second half, trying to get their groove in, and maybe they're gonna, kind of continue on with how that game ended, and yeah, and kind of continued on. I have faith that they will play well against the Panthers. All right, Mariota comes back out, 3rd down and 5 at their own 25-yard line. Back lined up to the right. Takes the snap. Nope, he does take the snap. It's going to be a free play. Floats it, and it's going to be intercepted, but it's not going to count. It doesn't matter. That was a completely offsides play. It should have been called dead. He was unabated. Yeah. So that's going to bring up 1st down with 1:52 left on the clock. Nominate Beardo. For what? What'd I do? Nominate for free chicken wing platter. Yes. I'm just kidding. All right, in shotgun. McNichols lined up to the right. 1st down and 10 at the 30. Takes a step back. Pressure starting to come. Throws it. It's going to be caught by McNichols, who's going to get... he gets about 9 on the reception. Oh, an up-and-coming category. I didn't even know that was a thing. That's pretty cool. I would love that. That would be amazing. It'd make me happy. That'd be a cool thing. I mean, I'm very small still, and this is very up-and-coming. Mariota rolls around the right side. He's going to run for it and dive. He loses the ball, and it rolls. The ball went out of bounds backwards, but does that matter? Right, wings. I could use some wings. I didn't know there was an up-and-coming category. That'd be cool. Yeah, it's going to be 3rd down and 1. He lost the ball as he dove forward. And it rolls out behind the line of scrimmage, so... 1 minute. The clock is still moving. No one's calling timeouts. Honestly, we're still trying this? We're gonna, okay, whatever, maybe. All right. McNichols in the backfield. Mariota. They hand the ball off for a run with 45 seconds. They get the 1st down. Now there's about 40 seconds left, and we're just gonna kind of just watch this game slowly trickle to a mildly depressing end if you are a Commanders fan or in general someone who doesn't like the Chiefs. All right, 25 seconds. Mariota and shotgun. McNichols in the backfield next to him. Takes the snap. I'm going to go slow because it doesn't matter. And we're going to roll. And he's going to try and throw. And he's going to throw. And it's going to be intercepted. And we're just padding the stats of the Chiefs at this point. Because why does it even matter? So that is going to be the end of this game after that interception. Second interception by Mariota. So 21-point victory for the Chiefs, which is, to be honest, I was expected. Jack Cochran, first career interception in garbage time. Way to go. Actually, I mean, you're still playing NFL. You're getting he reads it really well, throws it, and it's just a bad pass. Bad pass. Not well done. Unsportsmanlike conduct for the for the Chiefs. Omenihu yelling at the coaches. Takes his helmet off. Oh, Chiefs being dicks. Wah, wah, wah. That's how this game ended. With a fading nonsense of garbage. Chiefs kneel it down. This game is over. And there you go. That is the final. That is the official final. 28-7. Chiefs over the Commanders. So, tale of two halves. Absolutely 100%. Tie game going into halftime. Mariota, 21 for 30, 213 yards, 1 touchdown, 2 picks, took 2 sacks. And then Mariota, 8 for 28 on the ground. Krosky Merritt, 9 for 25. Not a whole lot else going there. Jeremy McNichols, the running back, with 5 for 64 yards. McLaurin, 3 for 54, looking amazing on his comeback game. And 1 touchdown for him. Mahomes ended up with 2 picks, but the second half, turnaround, 3 touchdowns for 299 yards. Also, Pacheco, 12 for 58. Hunt, 9 for 40 and a touchdown. And then you had Travis Kelce, 6 for 99 and a touchdown. Rashee Rice, 9 for 93 and a touchdown. Xavier Worthy, 5 for 53. Smith-Schuster, 2 for 29. 2 for 23 for Gray. And Kareem Hunt had 1 reception for a touchdown at 2 yards. Well, I'm glad... No, 3 touchdowns, 2 picks. Did I say that wrong? He had 2 interceptions. Mahomes threw 2 picks. 3 sacks is maybe what I meant to say. 3 sacks, 2 picks for Mahomes. But that was all in the first half. Second half was completely different and completely changed this game around because after that, there was a lot less mistakes by the Chiefs, and the Commanders just started... They were already making mistakes, and instead of capitalizing on the mistakes of the Chiefs, they made their own and did not do well. And then they turned around, continued making mistakes, and allowed, the Chiefs to, take advantage of their mistakes while not doing that in the first half. So that's a tale of this game right here. Kind of the expected outcome for me. Unfortunately, it started out like, hey, maybe it's not going to be. And then, it turned around real hard in the second half. But... thank you guys all for watching. I will have some videos coming out this week, including power rankings. And then I will update everyone with a video at some point on if I'm going back home to Colorado on a permanent basis, finally. I might not be available. Well, I'll probably be available for a Sunday game. But we'll see what that travel's going to do. If I am not, then I will not be available on Sunday because it means my computer's not coming with me. But I will be there for Thursday night and Monday night. But I will let you guys know with a video and some other stuff coming up what's going to be happening. And I appreciate all of you. Thank you again for all the subs and all the support. It really does mean a ton. And after doing this for a year, it's starting to really feel like something real. So thank you guys, and I will see you all very soon.